Congratulations, you've been pre-approved, you've found your dream home, and now we're going to submit your loan to underwriting. I know, you're probably wondering, what is underwriting? I thought I was just going to come in, pick up a check, and pay for my house. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. So what is underwriting? What do they do? Who are they? Can they deny my loan? How long does this process take? I'm sure those are all questions that are going through your head. And also make sure to stay tuned to the end of this video where I'm going to give you some tips to simplify your underwriting process. So, what is underwriting? Underwriting is nothing more than merely the bank assessing your financial risk for this loan. So if you're looking to purchase a $100,000 house or a $300,000 house, the bank is going to make sure that all of your financial information allows you to make that mortgage payment. So us as loan officers in Keystone Alliance Mortgage are on your team to get you the loan. The underwriter is on the bank's team to make sure that you are a great financial risk. So underwriting is nothing more than the underwriting assessing your financial situation. It's called CIA. They're going to address your credit, make sure your credit score is high enough for that program, make sure there's no judgments, bankruptcies, late payments, all of that. They're also going to address your income. Is the income sufficient for your loan? Do you really work where you say you work? Do you really make $15 an hour per your pay stubs? Do your tax returns match the tax returns that you've provided the IRS? And then your assets as well. Do you have enough money to bring to closing? Where are you getting that money? Do you have retirement funds? Do you have savings? Is there enough money in your checking account? And then in general, they're also going to make sure that the collateral you're purchasing is sufficient for the bank. So if you're purchasing a $100,000 house and the appraisal comes in, is the house worth $100,000? They also make sure to review the title work, which is important to you. Is there any judgments, liens, back to taxes on the property? And that's all that underwriting is making sure that all the stars align for you to purchase your dream home. Now you're wondering, well, how long does that process take? Well, the whole process in general probably takes anywhere between 21 to 45 days. It depends on where in the market you are, how fast you're looking to close, what type of loan you're getting. But please note that in general, the national average is about 53 days. So if you're getting it done in about 30 days or 45 days, that's great. And that's how long the whole process takes. The initial underwriting part only takes anywhere between 3 to 5 days, depending on your lender or who you're working with. So you don't have to wait days or weeks in order to find out that underwriting decision. Once it does go to underwriting, your underwriter is going to give you one of three decisions. They're going to either approve your loan, which means, hey, you did a great job and everything is completely done. You're clear to close. That never really happens because you have to get other things in place in order to get to that point. But that's where you want to end up. Option 2 is they deny your loan. You really don't want that, but it happens. Humans make mistakes, people make mistakes. The borrower doesn't really tell us some things that we couldn't foresee. So that does happen. We'll get into that shortly. And then option 3 is approved with conditions. And that is what you get almost all the time. We, as your loan officer, will submit your loan to the bank and the underwriter will say, hey, everything looks great. I just have a few more questions. Maybe they want one more pay stub. Maybe they want another bank statement. Maybe they want a letter of explanation for something. And then you're always waiting for your appraisal, your title work, and your homeowner's insurance. So those things will be the things that the underwriter needs in order to complete your file. After you have collected all of those documents, then we will submit it back to underwriting for you to get the clear to close. We're also always asked, can the underwriter deny my loan? Yes, you can get denied in underwriting. There are things that maybe we didn't see, maybe the underwriter sees on their back end, or maybe the borrower just didn't tell us about. For instance, maybe there's a bankruptcy or a foreclosure on a property that we didn't know about. So yes, your loan unfortunately can get denied in underwriting. But I'm going to give you some tips so you can have a smooth sailing process through underwriting. Tip 1. Please make sure to always be honest with your loan officer. If you only make $15 an hour, don't tell your loan officer you make $16 an hour. If you've only been at your job for a year and a half, don't tell your loan officer you've been there for 2 years. That is what the bank is going to do. They're going to cross-reference all of your information. They're going to call the employer. They're going to look at your bank statements. So step one is always be honest with your loan officer. Tip 2. Once you are pre-approved, your loan officer will request a list of documents from you. Pay stubs, W-2, social security card, your tax returns. Please make sure to get those items as quickly as possible. That way we can review that and make sure that you are going to have a seamless process. Tip 3. Once your loan is approved with conditions, the underwriter is going to request a few more documents. Another pay stub, maybe another bank statement, or a letter of explanation for something. The quicker you can get those items to us without question will make your underwriting process incredibly smooth. And tip 4. Always work with an experienced loan officer, preferably a mortgage broker who has a ton of options for you. If you have found this video useful, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And if you need assistance, please make sure to click on the link below to apply with one of our loan officers, or you can visit us at KeystoneAllianceMortgage.com.